Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LUMCAR and welcome to race 10 of 12. That means there's only 3 races left to go in the LUMCAR season. So I want to quickly take a look at the point standings for you. Sewell currently finds himself P1 with a 27-point gap over second place Finn Byrne, who has swept the Speedway tracks, which is where we are here today. Amber Steves just behind by 29 points, and then after that it's pretty desolate. Maybe Jess, maybe Jay Manning. Some of these guys in the top 10 can make a charge towards the front, but right now it is a Sewell v. Finn versus Amber Steves battle at the top of the standings. I'm going to see if Toyota. It's 3 Toyotas at the top of the building, so we'll see who stands tall. But welcome to the home of the car. Welcome to Michigan. I don't think home of the car is the correct term, but welcome to the home of a big freaking track. In which, we're going to be racing here today and nearly wrecking immediately. There is Finn Byrne right there in the 38. I'm excited for this one. I'm hoping you guys are too. Around here in Michigan, let's take a look at some of the storylines. There's Amber Steves, who needs a good run here today. Dylan Ellis is here yet again. McKenna made the race in the 40. Only 2 cars went home. Penelope's here. There's your points leader, Sewell. Caleb made the race. I don't know where. I just saw him. There's ShamWow. He also made the race. The 2 people who went home was Johnny and Jihad Way. Now, I put a little emphasis on Johnny because he's in a Running Bandit racing car. There's Dexter Cortez, his teammate. Those are good cars. Those are cars that, if you know the lore, that's one of the best organizations, and you're D&Qing in that car, which is absolutely absurd. But who am I to talk crap, I guess. But yeah, welcome to LUMCAR, welcome to Michigan. The high banks around here is going to play for a very fun time. These cars cap out. They're not exactly the fastest down the straightaways and whatnot. That's been pretty known. So we'll see how they can do here today. But yeah, your championship points leader, Sewell. He needs a good run today. And then going into 2 races left, he has a good run today. Amber Steves and Finn have bad luck. And, well, that championship may just be locked up. But like I said earlier, Finn has won every single Speedway race, albeit under dubious circumstances. But he's won every single Speedway race. He won at Kentucky. Was it Kentucky? No, it wasn't Kentucky. Well, I know he won at Homestead. What was the other one? Dang. I don't even remember. Having a freaking brain fart, I guess. But it doesn't really matter here. Let's get through practice. Who's going to be fastest in practice? And it was almost a Sham Motorsports 1-2. Instead, it's going to be Caleb going P1. Isaac disrupts the 1-2 with a P2 in that 5. Then it's ShamWow, Finn, Jess, Tyler Coons, John Pallett, Ember Steves, Holden, and King David rounds out the top 10. Sewell not having a good practice at all, in fact, with a P35. Not good at all. But shout out to Caleb with a brilliant run in that 58. Same thing with ShamWow. Isaac also had a great run. Amber Steves with a P8. That's what she needs here today. Where's Finn at? Oh yeah, Finn's P4. Finn, yeah, he needs that one. They need all the points that they can get. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like sitting here through qualifying. And it's going to be Arthur Doinker, the man who probably should have won at least a few LUMCAR races, probably those two speedway races that Finn ended up winning. He's going to go pole position. Brandon alongside of him, King David behind with Royce, Isaac, Imber, Esteves, Holden, Sewell, Chris George, and Eli Nightstick rounds out the top 10. A lot of Pontiacs and a lot of Toyotas. Sewell with a great qualifying. Finn finds himself P15. And dead last goes to Penelope by a mile. I think she had a mechanical failure, and she actually did. But Ethan Jamerson, Porter Wyatt, Piggy are down there at the bottom. Kind of usual suspects. But it's happy hour. We got to figure out who's going to be happy in this hour. Arthur Doinker looks on pace in that 46. And he's going to go fastest. He's got a good car under him. In fact, that's going to be my driver to win today. I think he's going to be able to pull it off today. So yeah, give me that 46 Soini Pontiac. Arthur Doinker should have won at Homestead, but he had a mechanical problem. I think he's going to be able to get it done here today. Also looking out for that 27, the 8, King David, and that white Supreme card this week. Changing it up a little bit. I don't know if I quite like the change, but it's not my choice. There are going to be some names to also watch out for. Meanwhile, here we go. Back of the pack. Who's going to go from the back to the front? Pretty easy, actually, question. It's going to be Badger Sickle. He's known as a good not super speedway, but speedway racer, and I think he's going to have a good performance here today, getting up through the pack. Only 20 laps to do so, but I think he's capable of it. Meanwhile, who's going to go from the front to the back? Again, kind of an easy one. I think it's going to be Brandon. That Pontiac power has been great, obviously, on the bigger tracks, but Michigan actually takes some skill, unlike Daytona, Talladega. So I think we're going to see Brandon slip backwards here in this one. So with that being said, let's get straight into this race. 20 laps. Be nice and calm here. Everybody gets off the line. They're doing their thing. But yeah, Arthur Doinker. I'm expecting some good things out of that car today. Just has had some terrible luck. But yeah, a lot of Pontiacs, a lot of Toyotas. I mean, heck, the first car that isn't a Pontiac or a Toyota is Chris George in the 6, starting outside the top 10. Ford, you would figure, would have a good performance going. No, they are MIA apparently today, which is not the greatest. But with that being said, pace car is going to be taking that left-hand turn onto pit road. There you go. And the field is going to be in the hands of Arthur Doinker and Brandon as we go green flag racing here today from Michigan. And immediately King David and Arthur gets a brilliant start on that inside. They have absolutely taken off. Brandon's been sent 3 wide already. Isaac's going to clear in the 3rd. Brilliant jump for that 5. Here comes Holden. He's got a big head of steam. Can he do anything? No. King David's going to push Arthur a little bit up the track, but Arthur's going to be able to run that outside. Here comes Isaac with the head of steam off the corner. Big run. Arthur Doinker's going to take the first lap. We're going to take a pause to turn on the Better Cautious mod because, well, we need it. Where is it? Here we go. Turn everything on. And let's go back to racing. Immediately, Isaac looking for that move for P number 2. He's going to take it quite easily. No, here comes King David with a run around the high line. Massive run for the 8, and he's going to make that move look easy. Isaac's going to move up just for his teammate to abandon him, and he's going to take the low line instead. Side by side on the exit of 4. Ember Esteves was able to get down to low line, and now she's making up ground. Here comes Finn Byrne as well. Sewell's trying to get down to the inside, but he's got Dean on his inside. Can Sewell shut the door? No, he can't. They're going to go side by side. Isaac got pushed up the track. The high line is not the line you want to be around here. Everybody's racing ambitiously right now. I mean, everyone's racing a little bit chaotically. Looking throughout the pack here. Everybody's still keeping it together. 3 wide. Championship points leaders are here, and they're here to party. Finn Byrne with a massive run on the front stretch. 3 wide. Teammates Ember Esteves and Sewell. Side by side, a little bit of contact. Chris George, I think, turns down for the corner just a hair too early. He's going to have a really not good corner going for him. Here comes Caleb on the inside. He's got a lot of speed in that 58. Holden trying to make something work alongside King David. But King David's got a lot of help with Finn, but Holden is going to be able to hold it down on the inside. However, that 2 drafts up to him big time on the front stretch. Down in the turn 1, side by side, still for second place. Arthur Doinker doing a great job of keeping that lead. And King David with a massive run off the second half of that corner in turn 2. He may be able to even make a move down to the inside of the leader. No, he's not going to be able to. Finn also clears. They send Holden up the track. 3 wide. Sewell's going to make the move work and stick. Caleb's also going to take advantage. 3 wide for the race lead. They blitz Arthur Doinker. Couldn't do anything there. King David's going to try and take it around the outside. But Finn's still holding tough on the inside. Here comes Sewell. He's going to try and use the outside, trying to get maybe a little bit of a run off the corner here. But unfortunately, not the line to go. And Caleb's made his way up here. He's pushing as well. Arthur Doinker trying to make the move yet again on Finn Byrne. You know, the rest of the pack is kind of beginning to thin out, but they're still absolutely dog-fighting racing right now. Everybody's trying to get in on that action. Ember Esteves trying to make it past Travis Martinson. She needs to begin going forward, especially with Sewell and Finn up here. But they're both getting past right now. Arthur Doinker's going to glide past Finn. Caleb's going to make the move on Sewell. Brilliant moves all around. Down into turn 1. Finn's not going to be able to cover off that run. Caleb with the run. Oh, but Holden backs out massively. I don't know what the strategy was with that. Royce is going to take advantage down to the inside. Holden is just driving erratically up here. Meanwhile, a battle for the race lead. King David's going to get passed back by Arthur Doinker, and Arthur Doinker is going to take his lead back. But Finn Byrne with an absolute massive run down the front stretch. As we are already approaching halfway in this one. And also, I'm getting reports that the 92 is off the track, and he is. So Jay Manning, who was sitting P4 in the championship points, he needs a good run today, and he's going to go a lap down and be out of this one. Meanwhile, Sewell, Chris George doing a little bit of battling. Side by side, Finn's just pushing Arthur Doinker along at this point. I mean, I guess you might as well. Why not? You know, looking throughout the pack here, Ember Esteves has found herself in the midfield shuffle. It's going to be intriguing to see if she can get herself out of it. Here comes Caleb. Finn did not get aggressive, didn't make a move on Arthur, and he's going to pay for it. Caleb, he's ambitious. He wants some of that. And he's going to make the move stick and work. King David's going to follow along in the white Supreme car. And he's going to make a move of his own. Doors open, if gap car. Oh, but Caleb with a brilliant run around the outside. Same thing with Finn Byrne. Finn Byrne's still there around the outside of King David. King David almost shut the door and shut Finn into a wall, but actually that's going to be a detriment to Finn when it's all said and done, because Sewell's going to take advantage and go past him. Royce looking to make it 3 wide, down on the inside. He's got to run. Sewell's going to give him the gap. Going to play it smart. No point in rushing it. Sewell's going to run the middle line, even though he probably could have cut off Royce there. But instead, I think it was more of a strategical move to kind of screw over Finn. And now he's 3 wide going into turn 3. Oh, they're getting... Everyone's getting aggressive. Haha Breeze is up here. Jess is now up here. ShamWow's now up here. And Finn Byrne's losing positions. Hand over fist. Where is your race leader? They're up here battling out. King David and Caleb racing side by side. And then you got a mosh pit going on back here. Chris George got cycled out of it. You know, Emma Davis actually was able to get back down to the inside line, which is where she needs to be. And now she's in a draft train trying to go forward. Also, we have an update on the 92. The 92 has retired from the race due to a mechanical failure, engine failure. You absolutely hate to see it. And Finn's going straight backwards now. I thought for a second we were going 4 wide. We are not. Chris George is trying to survive on the high line. Looking up here, man. Caleb got passed by King David successfully. Sewell is now on the back bumper. Caleb. There's King David trying to run down Arthur Doinker. Let's hop on board. He's got the draft down the front stretch, down to the inside. Keep your foot planted on the inside. Arthur Doinker's got nothing for him. No, Arthur's got to run on the outside, though. Here comes Caleb. Does Caleb look to make it 3? No, he doesn't. But Sewell also getting shafted out of line. And here comes Finn Byrne again. The battling is fierce right now. Coming to 5 to go. And where did ShamWow and Jess come from? Absolute runs that they have all of a sudden got. Here comes Finn Byrne yet again, making the move on Sewell. And now we see a little choo-choo train. Everyone's stacking up, trying to get the draft. Jess is going to be the one who gets aggressive. He's going to pull down to the inside. And Jess is going to be there, make the move work. And clear. Caleb coming out of the corner. Arthur Doinker is going to use his momentum down the front stretch. And he's got to run. He's going to get past Caleb. He may even try to make it just down into turn 1. Hard braking zone. Well, not really hard brakes, but hard sin zone. And Arthur Doinker does a great job of making the move. Where is Ember Estevez in all of this? She's running P13 right now. Not what you want. Freaking Eli Nightstick's running top 10 right now. That's how you know. There may be an issue. Or something needs to change or something. We got a little draft train going on. Finn Byrne's going to get aggressive. 3 laps to go in this one. He needs to make a move now. He decides he's going to make that move now. Screw over his teammate and his Toyota teammate. Why not? Down on the inside, 3 wide. But Caleb's going to make it stick. What a balls. What a ballsy maneuver from that 58. Holy crap. ShamWow trying to hold on back here. Can he spoil the fun? Here comes Royce as well. Here comes Caleb. Here comes Finn yet again. 3 wide, down on the inside, 2 to go. King David's looking in his mirror. Watching behind him here. As he pulls away because they are dead racing in a heat right now. Arthur Dornker's going to sit up on the high line. Caleb versus Finn Byrne. And it is green track ahead for King David. Can he hold on and get his first career win? Here comes Finn with the massive head of steam. Down on the inside of 3 and 4. And it's all going to come down to the white flag one more time around. Finn Byrne's got the run, but here comes Royce down to the inside trying to ruin the fun. Side by side for second place. They made a big mistake possibly because King David's going to be able to get away. No, he isn't. Finn on the high line, massive run. I'm losing my voice already. King David trying to hold on. 3 and 4 for the final time today. Finn has a massive run, but it won't matter. King David is going to be a LUMCAR race winner today at Michigan. Finn Byrne P2, Royce P3, Shamwow P4, Caleb with a P5. Sewell did get a top 10. What a race. That's not how you spell Michigan. I don't think that's how you spell Michigan either. Michigan? No. Is that Michigan? Is that how you spell Michigan? You would figure I know this. I think it's this. Maybe it's Michigan. That looks about right. Race 10. Michigan LUMCAR. Let's take a look at your finishing order after this 20-lap barn burner. King David with the W there and a close last lap. Finn almost had his third of the season, but massive points day for him. He's going to get P2. Royce, Shamwow, Caleb, Arthur Doinker, Breeze, Sewell, your points leader with a P8. And Jess and Chris George rounds out the top 10. Dean, Ember Estevez, Isaac, Eli Nightstick, Tyler Slider, Holden, Jacob Keller, Tyler Coombs, Badger Sicko, and Jake Mays rounds out your top 20. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Freaking Porter Wyatt and Piggy finishing 8 seconds off. That's more of equipment probably, but Jay Manning blows up, and that's going to put his championship hopes basically burning and ending. Unfortunately, blows a piston. You hate to see it for that team. But in the white Supreme car, King David's going to eke out the dub here at Michigan. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. My voice is scratchy, and it hurts. So, thank you. See you guys next time. Peace.